Hi, I'm Phil, and today I would like to show you how I'm using small computers with Lego. So this is my Lego configuration. And I'm using various Lego components to make frames with conventional Lego, like this one, or using Lego Technic with beams and connectors and pins to make frames which are much more sturdy compared to the Lego bricks. So what I'd like to do is show you the components. I'll put the frames aside and we'll have a look at the components that I'm using. Starting off with the bricks. The most popular brick I use is a standard 2x4 brick, and I also use adapter bricks that allow me to put pins in from Lego Technic, and these can connect the conventional Lego bricks with Lego Technic components. So they come, this one here is a popular one, a 1x4 adapter brick with 3 Technic holes, and the one that I use quite often also is a 2x1 with 1 hole. Another popular component is the beam. So this one is a 1x15 beam, and that's what I use to construct the frame that I showed you earlier. So to connect them, you need to use little pins like this. Here's a set of them, and you take one pin at a time, and you can connect the adapter brick modules like this one here. So the other components that I'm using are lift arm modules, and they come quite handy to extend the frame or to accommodate additional sensors or actuators. And connector components like this one I use quite often with the construction of a Technic frame. The other components I use are from Seed Studio, and these coloured modules allow Seed Studio Grove electronic sensors and actuators to be accommodated in a wrapper. So these are called Lego wrappers, and the various colours that I have, I've used a colour scheme. For example, for an actuator, I use red, and for a sensor like this one here, I'm using, this is a sound sensor, and it's connected to a M5StickC, and the wrapper has the sensor, is holding the sensor, and allows me to mount that onto a Lego frame. So the other important component using bricks is a Lego plate like this one, and this is a 16x16 Lego plate. This is the most popular one that I use, and it allows me to build modules like this. So what I have on here is the Lego wrapper, and it has an environmental sensor, and this one is an air quality sensor. So in this arrangement, I have an air quality sensor, and it can be connected to an M5StickC. Now, the M5StickC, just simply you replace your watch adapter and use the M5StickC adapter and just plug it in. Then get 2 pins, so now I have an M5StickC with an adapter and 2 pins, and it simply just mounts on the frame that I've previously constructed, and I just pop that in. And then I can connect the Grove cable to the M5StickC. So that's connected like that. Now to make that arrangement, just simply take a 1x4 Lego brick. This is the most popular and standard component in the brick family. And on top of it, put in an adapter. So you need 2 of these. And we also need to get a Lego frame. So we'll just take this one apart. It's a Lego frame. I've got a Lego frame which already has some pins on it. Now, these pins connect to the adapter, one at either end. And just mount that straight onto the base plate, the Lego base plate. And then you can put your M5StickC, we can find it here, M5StickC, can go straight on. So that can just connect straight in. And there you have it. This is the basic mechanical arrangement that allows a much more tidy arrangement so that the wires aren't all over the place, and it allows the Lego plate to hold M5StickC components and their sensors in a tidy form. So taking that a little bit further, I've created demonstration modules like this, and I find that the Lego tiles can be very handy in providing a name and a title for the project. So here we have a time of flight sensor, and it's accommodated in a unit, again connected via a Grove cable to an M5StickC. So this M5StickC not only has a unit connected, but it also has a hat, which is a PIR hat.